Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today we're creating another page for our Rabbit Garden Quiet Book series. On the back, we'll create the garden scene featuring Mrs. McGregor's pond along with the garden fence. And on the front, we'll make the cover page showcasing the entrance to the Rabbit Family Burrow. First, we're going to make the garden pond page. Before you begin, make sure you have already embroidered the fence felty, as we'll be attaching it during this project. Stitch color number 1 onto the stabilizer. Next, float a piece of sky blue felt over the placement lines, making sure they are completely covered. Then, stitch color number 2. Float a piece of green felt over the placement lines, making sure they are completely covered. Then, stitch color number 3. Trim away the excess felt close to the stitching lines. Continue using the same applique process and stitch the patch features through colors number 4 to number 15. Taping place the fence felty you made previously. Then, stitch color number 16 to fix it in place. Continue the applique process and stitch the page features through colors number 17 to number 20. Remove the project from the hoop and trim away only the excess stabilizer, leaving the excess felt untrimmed. Set this page aside for now, and let's move on to the cover page. Stitch color number 1 onto the stabilizer. Then, float a piece of felt over the placement lines, making sure they are completely covered, and secure the felt with tape or pins. Then continue stitching, changing thread colors as needed, until you have completed colors number 2 and number 3. Float a piece of felt over the placement lines. Then stitch color number 4. Next, trim away the excess felt. Then continue with the same applique process, changing thread colors as needed and adding all the page features until you have completed colors number 5 through number 17. Once you have completed color number 17, remove the hoop from the machine and place it on a felt mat or another soft surface so you can insert pins. Take the garden pond page you completed earlier and align it with the back of the cover page. Insert pins at several points along the seam lines to ensure both pages are perfectly aligned. Once everything is aligned, secure the pages with tape and remove the pins. Return the hoop to the embroidery machine and stitch color number 18. Remove your project from the hoop and trim away all excess felt and stabilizer. Finally, open the binder holes, insert the binder rings or, in my case, ribbons, to attach the pages. And that's it. Our quiet book page is now complete. Do you think this is the perfect ending for the Rabbit Garden Quiet Book? Or would you like me to add one more page before we start a brand new series? If you'd like one more page, what room should the Rabbit family have next? Maybe a pantry, a laundry room, a bedroom, a sewing room, or something completely different? Leave your ideas in the comments below. Your suggestion might inspire the next page in this series. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss any future projects. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Until then, happy stitching!